Hello and welcome back to another video on this channel, Beast Madden Mobile. Today we're recording on the phone, so you should have some better orientation, which will be nice. But I might fat finger a few things. So we're playing the league discount double check. It's the highest ranked league we've actually played in a while. Though that may sound surprising, it is true. 581 they were ranked, but today's going to be a lot about teaching the system that I run, and then after we should look over some presents in the whole Ultimate Freeze present situation. So on the kickoff, one little thing is if it's kicked far to the right and you can't get to the left hash mark, that's okay. In that situation, we run this play bunch PA pin deep. On this formation, we hit the tight end on his out route and get a nice gain. So next we're going to go flipped strong eye PA slide, where we looked at either Patrick DeMarco or Jordan Reed on their crossing routes. Here Jordan Reed's in coverage, but Patrick DeMarco isn't. So we hit him on the dump off and get a good 9 yards. Now on second and short, I like to go trips tight end quick slants. Here we have main coverage, so our tight end is going to be doing an out route. We hit him on this out route. We get a truck in, and that's a nice 15-yard, 20-yard gain. The next play we're going to run is empty trips shallow cross. Now in this formation, that 4-3, we looked at Freeman over the middle, Devonta Freeman. This time he catches it, unlike yesterday's video, and we get a nice gain. Here we're going to go PA tight end corner. Same reads as PA slide. Here, Reed's open downfield, so we hit him. He gets a super catch, but can't bust it into the end zone. And I want to show you guys something. When you're inside the 5-yard line, you want to go flipped fullback flare. Your fullback's wide open for a touchdown every time. Shout out to HSD, Hasty Dave, the #1 head-to-head player in the world. He was the one who found out about that play, gave it to CHF. Of course, CHF being my coach, told it to me and all of his viewers. So that's how I know it. On the flip toss, we get blown up, which not something we can really avoid. So we're just going to continue on with the drives. Okay, yeah, continue on with the drive against the Snicks or whatever. So here, if I'm not mistaken, we get a kickoff to my left, right, yeah. So we'll just keep this one on the left hash and stick with our normal trips corner strike. So on trips corner strike, as you guys should know, we looked at Calvin Johnson open deep or the dump off, but here both of them are covered. So without using a scramble, I shuffle myself to the line of scrimmage where I can run without wasting my scramble. So if you guys can do that, it's wide open. It's probably better than using scramble. So we're going to go spread PA outs. If these two safeties break apart and shuffle to their respective sidelines, that's cover 2, and we would hit Jordan Reed over the middle, but we don't, so we hit Calvin Johnson on his out route. Now the thing is to complete a pass to the wide receiver, and that doesn't happen, but we have dime man, which is counter formation for spread slot flex, so we're going to get into Jordan Reed. He can't catch it, but we see that's hard countered, so we're not going to call that play again. Now on this formation for tight end halfback counter, where the dime back and the cornerbacks are shuffling to the left, That's when you want to snap the ball quickly, and the middle will be wide open for a nice gain. Here we're gonna go bunch dive. This nickel formation is counter formation. It's a medium counter, but it's hard countered. And right hash with some distance, we're gonna go motion cross. We read a man or a zone coverage, so we hit Wallace on the deep route for a great gain. So here we're gonna go trips tight end, quick slants. We got man coverage, we have zone coverage. So he does a curl route on that one. I wasn't gonna throw it because he was covered. So we hit a little dump off on the halfback just to get rid of the ball, and then we busted into the end zone with trips tight end halfback counter. We have to bust it up the middle on toss. In this next 2-point conversion next drive, I'm going to be showing off bunch spacing because it's another alternative to toss if you're getting frustrated with toss. But personally, my go-to is toss because bunch spacing is kind of finicky with how you get blocks. You kind of have to get a tad bit lucky on blocks. But you also have to get lucky on blocks on toss. So you can use either one. Whichever one you feel more comfortable with is the one we would go with. So here we get Calvin Johnson on the deep ball. We make a man miss with the running. And that's it. So we are off to the races. And that's a one-play touchdown, which is always nice. Now here we're going to go bunch spacing. On this formation, you just want to wrap it around. You can either wrap it around to the right or the left. Probably should have wrapped it around to the left on that 4-3 formation. But now let's talk about some Ultimate Freeze presents. I've got a bunch of them. On Christmas Day, I'm going to be coming out with a big video for you guys after church because, I go to church. I've almost got 50 presents. I got a bunch of them. Hopefully some of them are some elites. Tell me in the comments what you got, and I will see you guys later.